Welcome to class. Today, I might sound a little stuffy because I just have this virus probably going through. Hopefully, it's not COVID, but if it is, so be it. You know, just getting through it is what we do, right? The theme is listen to your body. And I know you've heard this many times. If you've ever spent any time with me or if you've taken yoga class, listen to your body. Listen to your body is a thing that we constantly hear. You know, your body is very interesting the way it talks to you. Sometimes it's very loud, and other times it's really kind of quiet. Sort of like the quiet person at the party who's like sitting in the corner, not creepy or anything, just like quiet. And you won't necessarily hear them talk unless you maybe approach them and start a conversation with them, and you realize, wow, they do have a lot of things to say, and they're actually kind of wise, but they aren't necessarily screaming or like that loud. And this practice is called embodiment because we are turning inward toward our body. Now, why are we doing this? Well, besides the host of benefits, better mood, better digestive health, better sleep, and it also helps us to show up in the world better by being connected to our mind and body first. So, because when we're connected with ourselves, it makes sense that we would connect to the world in a better way, right? But a lot of people, we walk around as if our heads are cut off from our bodies. Not to create such a gross image, but I'm talking conceptually, like there's a lot of activity going on here. We think. We tend to neglect our body. We allow toxins to come in, like eating too much food, or maybe drinking too much alcohol, or even working too hard. You know, you're sitting at your desk and you realize you haven't moved in 3 hours. I want to focus on 3 different ways to listen to our body, and one is our breath. Our breath is like a clear indicator of how we're feeling. It's like a mirror, right? It lets us know how we are mentally and physically. So as we move into our different postures today, I want you to notice, is it smooth? Is my breath smooth? Is it short and choppy or shallow? Just listen to that. It might be a sign when you're in a pose that maybe you're nearing the edge of your body's capacity in that moment. And I say the second one is listening to your heart. Most people don't know this, but the heart actually has like 40,000 neurons, like brain cells. And it has neurotransmitters, just like our brain does, with specific functions. And it's kind of like a perfect extension of our brain. When you especially settle in more, you may have more access to that heart. That chatter may arise. It may come up when you're doing a warrior one pose, and thoughts of like an unpleasant email exchange may come up. I want you to use mindfulness at that point. So the third way, true listening requires slowing down. Okay. So when you're in a pose, I want you to deliberately slow down and listen to the subtle messages, because if you don't slow down, you're just going to zoom right by whatever your quiet friend in the corner of the party is trying to tell you. Take your belly towards the mat and your fingertips stretching towards the top of the mat, and lower your forehead. Now I want you to listen to your breath. Slowing down in this moment as we begin listening to how your body is. Now on your next in-breath, lift up that extended leg and then just take it over to the left side of your body. And your toes touch the ground, and I want you to simply look at your toes. This is going to stretch your right side body. Slow down. Good. Deeply bend your knees. Push into your feet so much that you begin to rise up. You're going to start stacking one vertebra at a time on top of each other. Let the flashlights point toward the front of the mat. So that's how you know you are parallel to the front edge of your mat. Okay, you lift up your arms up toward the sky, breathing out through your nose. And now I want you to take on your own 3 breaths in silence. I want you to listen to your body. So I'm not going to speak. I'm listening to your heart. Okay, I really won't speak now. What does this feel like, breathing in? What can you feel? Be with yourself with as much kindness as possible. See if you can let go even more. Any muscles that are still holding on for fear, for self-doubt, or whatever they might be holding on to. See if you can just give it permission to relax. Thank you for slowing down with me to really, truly listen, taking the time